Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I really didn't want to see that.
She's with him right now. She brought your daughter.
Okay, what is this?
What is going on here, huh? Taking my girl? Watch out, huh? Come on!
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, right?
This has been a lie the whole time.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there.
I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call any time with your guard?
There he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down!
Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to
Whatever,
work,
just
John.
go. Go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I do love you.
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
I'm Joey Greco, and welcome to another installment of Cheaters. Please meet James North, a young man with concerns about his wife's unavailability. Trying to stabilize his emotional center, James turns to the professionals at Cheaters.
James North, age 31. A building engineer concerned that his marriage is not structurally sound.
Well, when we first started dating, there was so many little things, like I come home at the end of the day and, just aggravated and frustrated, and, she would take the things out of my hands and, put her arm around me and, sweetheart, baby, how was your day? I'm so sorry that it went like that. Can I do something for you? Can I do anything for you? About the last 2 months, it seems like it's almost like she's not even there. I mean, it was bad enough it seemed like we were distant, but for about the last 2 months, it almost seems like she's not even home. I look at her in the eyes and I tell her I love you, and she says thanks. There's no emotion. There's not that the love that I used to see when she would look at me. It was like I was the only thing that mattered. I try to kiss her, and she'll turn her head and go to pick something up, like, oh, I didn't realize you were going to kiss me. She knew, but it just seems there's been a lot of that lately. I'm not going to go through this anymore. I love my daughter. I love my son. I love them both so much. And yeah, we'll go to court and we'll fight over custody, and I'll try my best to get both of my kids. I know she's not fully mine, but I don't care. I love both of those kids, and I love her too, but if she's gonna do this to me, then to hell with her.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Shauna North, age 33. A bill collector suspected of coming up with creative ways for deadbeats to settle their debts. Investigation Day 4. Cheaters detectives set up a perimeter around the home the suspect shares with her husband, James. A few hours into the investigation, PIs spot suspect Shauna North exiting her home. The suspect hustles out into her vehicle and speeds off. A few miles away, North arrives at an auto shop. Suspect North parks her car and meets an unknown male. She hops into the mysterious man's car, and the two pull away. In hot pursuit, detectives follow the suspect and her companion to a local eatery. The companion opens the car door for North, and the couple duck inside. Agents on recon duty capture footage of the pair laughing and enjoying their meal. After emerging together, the pair practice their teamwork by backing up the car and returning to the companion's place of employment. North and her special friend disappear inside. several hours later, a disheveled North surfaces and heads home. Investigation Day 6. Cheater's men once again set up outside of the client and suspect's residence. Shortly into their shift, investigators spy suspect North as she exits her home and walks away. After a brief pursuit on foot, Cheater's suspect arrives at a neighborhood park, where she meets with a companion from prior surveillance. The companion, now identified as Sean Maddox, leads his lady to the jungle gym, where the pair share a tender hug hello. The couple then retire to a bench to sit and talk. After resting, North and Maddox walk arm in arm to a dimly lit area where they proceed to passionately hug and kiss. Having her fill of affection, North then makes a mad dash home, ending this day of investigation. Investigation Day 8. Cheater's field agents keep a safe distance as they track the suspect down the asphalt. After a brief pursuit, the suspect arrives at the same auto shop from earlier surveillance, but this time she pulls in for service. Suspect North emerges with beer in hand, and the pair make out while Maddox changes her oil. North demonstrates her skills at subterfuge in this recorded phone call with James.
Hey, honey.
Hey, babe, what's up?
Nothing, just out running errands. You know, the car is making that funny sound again. I think I need to take it in.
All right. Oh, hey, guess what came in the mail today?
What?
You know it came in the mail today. That little thing we ordered, do you remember? Little doodad we got?
Oh, no way.
Hell yeah, dude. So, are we going to make tonight a special night?
Yeah, I think we can arrange that. I'll wear that cute little outfit we bought last week.
Rockin'. Well, hey, listen, I think I'm probably going to beat you home, so I'll see you when you get there.
All right.
Love you, babe.
All right, you too.
Having compiled sufficient evidence, Cheater's operatives close the investigation and return to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's shocking behavior well documented, cheaters must divulge the video footage to James. Anxious to end his uncertainty, James musters the courage to face his greatest fear.
Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Looks like your hunch was right. She's with him right now. She brought your daughter. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if he wants to see it, and then we'll just be on our way. Okay. James, I know you heard my conversation with the detective. Do you want to see the footage? I know you know what's going on, but...
I don't want to see it, but I need to.
James, as we started our investigation, it was late in the day. Shauna leaves the house, gets into her van. Our detective followed her until she got to a body shop. We notice there's a gentleman outside. He's changing his shirt. She gets out, gets into his car. They take off. We're followed till they arrive at a restaurant. As they enter, he's got his hand on the small of her back. After they dine, they head back out. They make an attempt to leave, but evidently this vehicle has some difficulty, and it seemed as if they had to push start it. But they go back to the shop. They enter later that evening. She exits. On this day, our detective followed Shauna again as she left her house. She goes to the body shop. Now, this is interesting. And, you know, James, this is up to you if you want to see this or not. I'm not going to make you watch it. They're drinking some beer. Evidently, he starts working on someone's car. I don't know how much beer he's taken. She goes inside the van. He follows her inside. When she exits, she's wearing a different outfit. She gets into the van. leaves and polishes off one more beer. And he's back to work.
God. I really didn't want to see that. I've been trying so hard to make things right with her, and I just thought that we were so close, but I guess... I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get in the van. We'll call the detective on our way, see if he can give me an update, and then we'll figure out what's going on, because I don't think we have very much time. All right? You gonna be okay?
Yeah, let's go.
James, I just want to call our detective and let him know that we're on our way right now. Okay. Hey, we're moving right now. They're closing up the shop right now. All right. Make a right on Greenville, and then the first left. And it's like the third or fourth entrance. We'll see it, and it's on the left. And there's going to be someone back there waving us in. You know what? It's coming up right here. We're almost there. If they're around back, we have a detective out back. They're going to direct us in. There he is right there. Okay, look for him. All right, there's her van.
I don't know. Mom? Okay, what is this?
Oh, come on.
Man, what's going on here?
I don't know.
What's going on? What is going on here, huh?
Coming up, the conclusion.
She goes inside the van.
I really didn't want to see that.
She brought your daughter.
Okay, what is this?
What is going on here? Getting the car worked on?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes. Well, somebody's going to work on.
What, I don't work on anything?
No, you don't.
I do too. I put my heart, sweat, and tears in this truck. That's bull. You're just saying that because 3 years ago, I made you work while you were pregnant, and now that's an issue? That was 3 years ago.
You know what? You're a man. Man up and get a job.
I have a job.
No,
I've been
you
busting my
don't.
butt
No.
every night
Shut
for
up,
you.
James.
Whatever.
Shut
Hey,
up.
you taking my girl? Watch out, huh? Come on.
Come on, bitch.
Fine.
Get in the van, baby. Get in the van.
Think you're cute? Is that what it is? Home wrecker? Come on. Get in there. Let go of my arm.
I have nothing to say. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to say.
Well, can you at least answer a few questions? If you were unhappy with what was taking place in your relationship, why would you sneak around behind your husband's back?
It's, all right, I have nothing to say. Nothing.
Is this what you want to raise your child?
Your beer?
You need to
this the
leave my
behavior?
child out of it. If he were a man, then I wouldn't have to go find a man.
But you brought your
What are you
child
talking
into
about?
this.
That's my kid. I raised this girl.
I don't care.
Yes, I did. I've given you everything. I've raised her. What about our son together, huh? What about our son, huh?
You know what? If he's going to grow up to be a sorry like you and doesn't know how to work,
he will if you raise him.
No,
that's just mean-spirited.
No.
Let's go.
No.
Were you taking my daughter, huh?
I'm taking her with me.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking her with me.
That's my girl right
No.
there.
No.
Whatever.
No. She's
You were
nothing
running
to
around?
you. She has nothing to you. Get these people out of
Nothing
my
much.
face.
No.
Nothing.
Film her. Someone put her on camera.
No.
Where do you think you're going, huh?
I'm leaving.
No, you're not.
Yes.
How long have you been seeing this young lady?
A few months.
Did you know she was married?
No, I had no clue. Get out and talk to me. What?
No, I'm not putting her through this. How dare you turn around and bring these people around her?
What about that phone call we had this morning, huh? What about that? On my way to work?
Why, so I have to fake it again?
You.
So I have to fake it again?
Oh, whatever.
Faking it again.
I've never made you fake it.
Whatever. Every
Whatever.
time, James. Every time. Fake it.
Obviously, you're involved in this now. I know that's not what it started out.
You looking at, huh? I'm looking at your punk ass, man.
Come on now, gentlemen.
What?
Guys.
Can you please get them to move?
No! This is America. They can do whatever they want. You can do him, they can stand in front of you.
Get them to move.
Get your hand off me.
Get your hand off me. Get them to move. Get them to move.
I don't care what they do. What are you looking at, huh?
Kick his ass, Sean.
Is that really necessary? Please. Seriously, do you need that? Do you need to say that? And now you want to protect your daughter? This is great parenting.
It's okay.
Good parenting.
It's okay. You, James.
Yeah, and the horse you rode in on.
Don't come near me or her again. And I'll be there to get my son tomorrow.
Can we hear from my attorney?
Watch out, guys. Watch out, guys.
Move.
Hey, guys.
Back up.
Hold on.
The hell you still doing here anyway, huh?
Shut the
We're leaving.
Now you got these blocking me in.
Not good enough?
No, you're not.
Uh-huh. Is that what you were saying last night?
You, James.
Following the confrontation, James promises to keep his cool while the dust settles. At the end of the show, Cheaters unveils how his story ends. But next, Audea Anders, a companion caught on the show, comes in to talk about how Cheaters affected her life.
Audea Anders, age 34. Audea comes in to set the record straight regarding her involvement on Cheaters.
I was embarrassed, upset, emotionally distraught, all of it. It was a big surprise to me when the cameras came up. I didn't know he was in a relationship. I didn't know what to think.
What's up? What? What's going on? Well, no, you said. Wait a minute, hold on. Who is you?
Don't worry about me.
Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Who is you?
She was asking me who I was, but I didn't really talk to her much. I was telling her she needed to talk to her man. I didn't have nothing to do with that, so we had little words. We bumped into each other, but it wasn't nothing major.
How long have you been knowing him?
Hey.
I'm talking to you. To you.
Hey, do you kiss all your clients?
How long have you been knowing him? And how old is you?
Just to set the record straight, I'm not a home wrecker. I don't mess with everybody's man, but he came to me, you know. I mean, I'm a woman, I'm attractive. If he comes to me and I try to talk to him, I mean, that's just what I did. Wasn't trying to cause a problem or have a confrontation.
Run, bitch, run. That's what you hear, run, bitch. Run, O.J. Simpson. Run, O.J. Simpson. That's what you look like with your damn briefcase.
Bitch, you just hold on. I ain't none of that. It really hasn't changed my life. I mean, everybody goes through what they go through. I'm still me, and they still them. People can say what they want to say, but I know who I am, and I know I wasn't trying to be a home wrecker, and if I did to whoever, I apologize.
James North admits that the destruction of his relationships will leave lasting effects on his soul, but he prays for strength to forge ahead. James believes that he loves the idea of being in love, and that makes him blind to others' flaws and too eager to commit. A hopeful James plans to seek counseling and hopes eventually to gain a further insight into his need to feel loved. James has filed for divorce and wants to have a civil relationship with his ex for their children's sake. Shauna North says there's a big misunderstanding regarding her relationship with Maddox. Only admitting to being friends, the suspect states that James has always had trust issues and will never feel secure in any relationship, not even marriage. North says James can't get past his own issues, and until he works his stuff out, then there's nothing to save. Sean Maddox refused to comment to Cheater's producers.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.